this is Jackie from Bronx Baubles bringing you another exciting video. This video we're going to be exploring this book, Art as Adornment by Charles L. Russell, and it's the life and times of an incredible jewelry artist, Mr. Art Smith. His artwork has been inspirational to many people, but also for the Black community because it's such a rare occurrence to have a celebrity Black artist in the jewelry realm. And so I want to celebrate this man's work because I love his work. It's incredibly inspirational to me. It's a story of resilience, and I think it's very important to share this type of jewelry history with my YouTube subscribers. So without further delay, if you're interested in learning more about Art Smith and take a look at some of his jewelry pieces, then stay with me. And you know what? Let's just get this video started.
Jewelry is more than just adornment. It's an art form, a statement, and a reflection of identity. And no one understands this better than Art Smith, a visionary Black jewelry designer whose bold, modernist pieces changed the world of jewelry forever. As we explore and celebrate Black History Month, let's take a closer look at the man behind some of the most stunning and innovative designs of the 20th century, Art Smith. And he happens to be one of my most favorite jewelry designers of all time. Art Smith's jewelry design is characterized by asymmetrical style, biomorphic design, and compelling linear space, and above all, a keen awareness of the female form. He had a sculptural sensibility to the human anatomy.
In the decorative arts, the concepts of modern aesthetics are applied to metal jewelry by Art Smith in his Greenwich Village shop. He makes all the novel items on display in the attractive sales room and waits on customers himself. In a little over 6 years, he's built up a steady clientele for his modern designs in jewelry based on his studies of fine art. Here's a sample of his unusual wares, attractive however you look at it.
Art Smith was born in 1917 in Cuba and raised in Brooklyn, New York. From an early age, he showed a passion for art, which led him to study at Cooper Union, one of the most prestigious art schools in the country. But what truly set him on his path was his time as an apprentice to Winifred Mason, one of the first Black women to gain recognition in the jewelry world. Throughout his mentorship with Winifred Mason, Art Smith learned to push boundaries both artistically and socially. And at a time when Black artists faced significant discrimination, he was determined to carve out a space for himself. Art Smith's jewelry wasn't just jewelry, it was sculpture for the body. He created pieces that defied convention, large, asymmetric, fluid, and organic, inspired by surrealism, African art, and the rhythms of jazz. His designs flowed with movement, embracing the contours of the body in a way that traditional jewelry never had done before him. Art Smith primarily worked with brass, copper, and silver, affordable materials that allowed him to craft big, bold statements without the constraints of high-end jewelry traditions. You will rarely see Art Smith's jewelry in gold, as Art Smith rarely worked with gold as a medium, only when he was commissioned by clients. His pieces weren't just accessories, they were conversation starters. But despite his immense talent, Art Smith faced many obstacles. As a black, openly gay man in the 1940s and 50s, he encountered racism, homophobia, and financial struggles, but that didn't stop him. He opened his own jewelry store in Greenwich Village, a hub for artists, activists, and free thinkers. His avant-garde designs quickly gained attention, attracting famous clients like Duke Ellington, Eleanor Roosevelt, and dancer Pearl Primus. In a groundbreaking moment, his work was featured in major fashion magazines such as Vogue and Harper's Bazaar, something nearly unheard of for a black jewelry designer at the time. Slowly but surely, Art Smith was leaving his mark on the jewelry industry and jewelry lovers such as myself. Today, Art Smith's work is finally getting the recognition it deserves. His jewelry is now displayed in some of the world's top museums, including the Brooklyn Museum, the Met, and the Smithsonian. His influences can be seen in the work of contemporary designers who continue to push the boundaries of jewelry as wearable adornment and art. More than just a designer, Art Smith was a trailblazer, proving that jewelry could be expressive, bold, and deeply personal. His story is one of resilience, artistry, and breaking barriers, making him a perfect figure to honor during Black History Month. Art Smith's legacy is a reminder that art has no limits. His jewelry spoke volumes without saying a single word, and today it continues to inspire and captivate many jewelry designers, both black and white. Here we have a short book review of the book called Art as Adornment: The Life and Work of Arthur George Smith by Charles L. Russell. Charles Russell was an intimate partner of the artist, and he created this book as a homage to his partner and lover, Art Smith. Let's take a glance into this book that displays the artwork that Art Smith left behind after he passed away. This is a beautiful book that has so much information about Art Smith and the work and his inspiration, his life, his family. And it's a wonderful book to have in your jewelry book library. I'd like to take you on a journey with me to the wonderful world of Art Smith jewelry. Here we have some fabulous Art Smith jewelry finds, a feast for your eyes. Let me know which of these is your favorite piece. This is my absolute favorite Art Smith necklace. It is called Metallic Boa, and I first saw this necklace on an episode of the Antique Roadshow in 2000. Take a look at a short clip of that video here.
What is someone from Wellesley doing with that necklace? How did you get it? What is it?
It's the first time I've ever worn it. It's always been hanging on the wall.
And where did you get it?
It had been my mother's. She bought it to wear, but she never wore it either. It didn't translate well from her excitement of New York to Andover, Massachusetts, where I grew up.
Oh, and where did she buy it?
She bought it, I think, from someone in Greenwich Village.
I love that you're able to see how the necklace wraps around her neck, and you can enjoy the way it relates to the human form. Here's a picture I took at the Boston Museum of Fine Arts of a necklace by Art Smith called the Ellington, which was recreated for the incomparable jazz musician Duke Ellington. If you loved learning about this incredible jewelry designer, Art Smith, make sure to like this video, and if you're so inclined, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will never miss another deep dive into vintage custom jewelry history again. And remember to always wear your bold, beautiful vintage custom jewelry in good health. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep shining bright.